Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making this. Just move it. I've just re-glued that. Okay, it's a little folder to go in your journal. They go to the back. You can put it in a. Actually, that'd be brilliant to go in the front of a journal in the gusset pocket. That's what I would do with it. Yeah, in the gusset pocket, when you put the gusset pocket on the cover, that's what I would definitely put this. It's got lots of little things in it. It's supposed to be vintage, but I'm not a brilliant person to do vintage. Yeah, so yeah. So some of them are vintage, some of them are not. That's my drawing. That's my drawing. The drawing of my May, lady called May, and that's some of my art. A lot of this is my artwork as well. That, this, these leaves. That is, yeah. Leaves down here are not those. They're not my. Oh, that's my art. That's one of my things. And then I've got this as well, so you've got an open thing here. I've left these blank, that and that for writing space or something like that, or note making space. You could always label it, I suppose. And there's a pocket at the back for your notebook. There we go then. So if you want to join me today, find out how to do all these little bits. If you just want to make the base thing and then go on your own tangent, that'll be okay as well. But I do actually continue and suggest other things. Obviously got tips and things on how to do things, and I'll tell you what I forget to do. I forget to tell you to glue the pocket at the back, so hopefully I'll remember to put a little note on the thing to remind you to do that. Okay, so please give me a thumbs up today, that'd be amazing. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And obviously I've got papers on Ko-fi. A lot of these are on Ko-fi, and a lot of these are what we've done recently, like the flowers and that. I did them especially for this project. It's alright if I could tie a bow, wouldn't it? Oh, this is a Marcy bow, even a Marcy bow isn't. There we go. That's getting the little things above these things that dangle down. Right then, so please join me today, and I'll show you what to do. I'll give you lots of tips and tricks and things like that. Okay then. Let's go. Right, okay, so I've got my scoreboard out. I'm going to choose some paper. It's supposed to be well, I'm attempting. It doesn't matter if it's not, because I can make another one if it doesn't turn out to be that vintagey. I do hope you enjoy this project today. I am going to look for some paper. Yeah, I told you everything, and I didn't have it switched on. Right, I'll just explain that I've got a new setup because this broke. This was holding my thing, but now I've got something else instead. It's actually a bedside thing, and it's one of those things oh yeah, I can't really explain. Right, okay, so making, we know what we're making, don't we? It's something's over here. Right, so this is my scoreboard. I have got paper. It doesn't matter which way round it goes, because some of it upside down anyway. I'm going to score this at 4 and 8.5, okay? And 8.5. And I don't think it really matters which way round it is. Right, and then I'm going to turn. So this is this way around. So I think you want it so your this is the up and down thing. So that will be one way. So you want to turn it so it's on its side. So that's sideways round. Hopefully you can see the writing. The writing's now going like this. And then I'm going to score at 6. Yeah. So originally the writing was going that way. It won't matter too much, because some of it will be upside down anyway. Right, okay. So I'm folding that. I'm also going to fold the other ones as well. So working that in the back. See, that's non-directional. So that's good. This is Septeria, not Septeria, Stamperia. Septeria. This is Stamperia. Okay. Right. So we're going to cut. See this quite clearly on this now. You can hopefully see it. This middle line here, from there, from the short. This is the shortest one. The little shortest one there. That's one of the wide ones. So it should cut even all the way along here to that line there. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I've got to find some good scissors I like these. I got these from Amazon. My son got them actually for me for Christmas. Was it Christmas or birthday? Christmas. It's quite opposite to the year. My birthday's in June, so I don't know when it was. Right, okay, so I'm going to cut all the way along this line. Could you see me start? Yeah, you could actually. Think. Okay, so this is going to be a fun time. I want to enjoy this one. As long as I've cut this right, I'm okay. Right, so it doesn't really matter which way round you have this. Some of it's going to be covered up. That's annoying, isn't it? That's what annoys me. When you've got this, this is going to take a little bit of a manoeuvring. We want the bottom flush, that's allowed. The bottom flush there as much as possible, and then we're going to. Okay, well, no, now let's get them. I think we need to get the bit that's actually folded rather than the other bit actually. Yeah, that's a good idea really, isn't it? So I've got no logic at all. Right, there we go. So logic to me suggests, right. Let's push that in and then push it in, then it should be a lot better. Let's see how that is now. So that should be a little bit, yes, says she. Still like it. Let's see if I can. It won't make any, I don't think I'll be able to get it any better than that, because I've got, this is the bit that's folded here. Anyway, what I want to find out is which one's upside down and which one's the right way. Am I using that bit or am I using the other bit? Right. I really want the cover, which is this, around the right way. And that's the right way. That bit turns out to be upside down, which I'm going to cover that anyway. And the back is upside down, so we're not going to bother with that unless you want to cover it. Right then, see that there? Yes, that's annoying, isn't it? So I might get my big, should I get my big thing out? I'll get my big thing. I don't know, this is I like this because it doesn't like go in your face. I'm going to move it over there away from the camera because that would actually hit the camera. Yeah, it would. Oh, I've got to move it over a bit. So I'm going to try and attempt to get rid of that disgusting little thing there. Yeah, that's it. This side looks fine, doesn't it? So that side's fine, isn't it? It's just that bit there where I've cut with my scissors, not very straight. This is a crafter's companion and I love it for cutting, and it's supposed to self-sharpen, so that's a lot better. I'm always using it for cutting out my cards and things. You know, my little, the ones I do on, oh dear, look at that. Do you know, oh no, I haven't cut, oh, I thought I'd cut something in half then. I thought I've cut that in half, haven't I? No, I haven't, I'm okay. It's because it was it seemed loose. But anyway, let's just get this flush now. Yeah, you need to take time to just get it to how you want it. Okay, and that's the cover because that's the right way around. I'm going to use a different colour. I've got a different colour one. I hope it's going to be okay. Yeah, completely different colour, but never mind, we'll carry on, because I'm going to make, look at this, it's very, oh I see, why is that split like that? Oh, is it because, it is because I took it off, no, yeah, oh, yeah, looks like I've done it wrong, doesn't it? What I'm going to do then, instead of doing what I was going to do, we're going to have to glue that. So you have to watch what you're cutting. I would move that out of the way and just cut. Yeah, that's what I did before on the other one. I just cut this bit so it's flush, not that bit where it's folded. Yeah, so that's what I thought. It seemed a bit odd. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Don't think we need. Do we need the scoreboard? No, we don't need the scoreboard now. I'm always having the scoreboard in the way, you know. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have to glue along the top. Aren't I? So let's do that. I'm going to glue there, and I'm also going to glue down at the bottom as well. Can we see where I'm gluing? Because there and there. Okay, normally it would have been just there, but of course, what have I done? Illogical. I don't know whatever my name is. I think my name begins with I. Illogical Ina. Ina. So that not many people are called Ina, are they? With an I, so I can get away with that one. Right, now this one. Doing there. Well, it don't matter which one. And this one, okay. We could may as well cut it in half, hadn't I, the way it's gone. It don't matter. There we go. So yeah. So that's done that. So don't, you know, when you're doing it like I just did, remember to move the fold out the way so you can get those just straight instead of doing it all the way across. If you hope you understand what I mean, because it is very I am very confusing, aren't I? There we go. So that's done. That will now be stable. Okay, my card will have to be a tiny bit shorter than what I probably was going to do it. Now I'm going to try something. I'm going to hope this is going to work. Right, here's my things. Right, I'm going to use a lot of this sort of turquoisey colour. Oh, actually I've got that at the back. Oh, perhaps I can use that one instead. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that. Look, I was going to use that, which has got patterns on it. Yeah, I think pink. And that's plain, and that is the right, but the writing is actually the right way around. Right, can you see that's a little bit big for what we want? Let's try and put it on number 1. It's very difficult on this new setup how to do this. That's it. Right, so on number 1, I'm going to move it down here a bit because I'm. Right, that's it. Right, so we're on number 1. So that's too big, isn't it? Right, my design, I'm going to put flowers down here, so I'm going to cut that off because I'm not. Don't really cut, you can cut the middle off if you like and do it. And but I was thinking, why don't you just cut the end off where the flowers are going to hide it? So I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is a frame. I got it on Temu. Okay, and it's a die cut. Obviously, as you probably hopefully can tell. So I've cut several of these, and that will fit there. As it's too big, I've cut it down. Okay, so now I'm going to put some glue on this bit here, and it's got a like a sewing pattern there. Not a sewing pattern. I mean a part of the die cut is like got a stitch effect. That's what I probably mean. Sewing pattern. Got a sewing pattern. That would confuse everyone, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. Sewing pattern. What's your other man now? Right, there we go. So that's there. Okay. Yeah, I did get this off Julie Walker. You know, she's got exactly the same sense of humour as me. She uses exactly the same things I use. I thought when I did this project, I was watching her. I thought she's saying the same things I say. And I haven't seen that. I've never seen that one. It was so funny. I thought, wow. Right, so now I've got a piece of plastic. I don't know if this is going to work because I might have to get another piece. I'm going to get an actual piece of acetate. What I did use was this, and it works fine. Well, that's acetate. I don't know if it's clean enough, but that's acetate. But that's the one of those, you know, with a thing. They work. You haven't got anything else, but you've got some of those. But it is quite a good one, you know what I mean, a good quality one. And I've got this acetate, and you can't see it, can you? You can't see if it's any good or not. Wait a minute. That's the trouble with this. So I'm going to now cut a piece of this. I'll try anyway. Can't see where I'm doing, but I'm going to cut a piece like that way around. Okay, so I'm going to cut across here, and I got it too low on one of them. And it was showing below here, and it looked like, oh no, that can't be any good. Right, so I'm going to put that there, but inside, obviously. So I'm going to put that inside in here. Right, there you go. Yeah, so everything's a different colour now, isn't it? Just hope it's alright. I'm going to put glue on this. Yeah, and it sticks acetate, this Oh, I'm using my old glue. I didn't realise I was using my old one. I'm using a new one with the thick thing round to protect it, so it looks nice always. Yeah. Yeah, you will laugh though if you realise, because I've used a clear plastic thing, and I thought that'll do, and I didn't realise it had like a grid on it. The other one of these, you've seen it, you might have seen it, it's got the grid on it, but at least it protects it. But I think it's to do with vinyl, and I didn't realise. Right, so that's going to be there. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to get a May. You're going to get a May, okay, like Patricia May, yeah. Okay, so these are my Mays. I don't know if I've put, oh no, I can't put these on Ko-fi yet because they're on, because of the size of them. So what I'm going to have to do is emphasise some of it somehow, and then because I don't think it would scan. That's the original sheet. I might have got this on Facebook, I'm not sure, on the group. Might have got this, I'm not sure. There's some facing the other way, even though a bow's on the other opposite side where it should be really, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Right, so all I've got to do now is just cut her out. Might use her again. I don't know whether to use her again in the project. Let me just see if I can. Hopefully you saw me cut that. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Alright, she is about to the edge of the, let me have a look to the edge of the, it is the one that's about 2 3/8 of an inch. I think, let's look down to a plait. Even more than that, 2 3/8, I think. 2 3/8 of an inch ish from there to the top of the hat somewhere, down to the bottom of her plait. Right, okay, I've got this. So let's see how I did the other one. Where did I stick it? Oh, I stuck it over there. Okay, so I can stick her there. Right, so I've got those flowers we did on video. Okay, did it for quite a lot of those. I don't know if I've got any. Hope I've got some spare. I'm going to do some larger ones. Yeah, so that's me vellum pockets for later. That's one I did the other day. I was going to do a proper 1920s one, but there's a butterfly now. Yeah, we want a butterfly. Well, I want a butterfly. I don't know about you, but I do. Okay, you can't even see what I'm doing, can you? You're just completely in the wrong place, aren't you? What are you doing over there? Right, okay. I did this Seek thing. That's beautiful. Now I've got these. If you want those on Ko-fi at the moment. I'm sure I have. Hopefully I've put them on Ko-fi. I think I've put them on Ko-fi. Oh, there's another May. Look, hello May. This is my drawing, believe it or not. Okay, so yeah, ignore me. Right, so let's get some. So what I'd do is ink it around that edge because I've got a bit of white. I've also might do her hair as well because now I've got black on my thing, but it's okay if you're very gentle. Okay, are you watching me? You are, yeah. I'll say. So you've got to be watching me to do it, to know these things, right? If you notice on her, and it doesn't look bad at all really, but if you notice on her, I haven't put any flowers under there, even though but I quite like the way I've cut that. So I didn't cut that the same. I'm going to try and put some flowers, little ones somewhere. So she wants to be, oh no, she's right down here. Ooh, she's right down there. So I might cut that. There's the end of the drawing there, and I cut it sort of like that. I like the way I've done that, and then down. Oh yeah, I've cut round a plait there. Yeah, that's more like it, isn't it? Quite so, I don't know. So that's there, that's against that. So I'll put it about there. Yeah, so, right, so this one was, I've got that there, and that's different, different effect. Same flower, different effect to the other one. I like that other one. Oh, it's there. And so that one's the same effect as that one. Okay, put that there. And then I haven't got that one anymore. That's vanished. And then there's this one. I can put that there. And then put the butterfly on, didn't I? Oh, that way around. She's flying towards her. There we go. That goes there. So, oh no, stay there. And then I want something else there, don't I? Let's get some of these on here. I'm going to try and make a gap and then do it. Okay, that's fairly big ones, don't you? Because they're big. Right, that'll do. Yeah, like that. And it's sort of covering everything, isn't it? I'm just going to try and get. What I need now is some leaves. Right, so a couple of leaves. I've got this one as well, and there's this one. Yeah, I've just got a bit of white on it. Oh, you can always tell what you could do. Always do that, couldn't you? Really ink them up. I don't really need to because I've already drawn on them. Right then, so they're nice and they're sort of dull compared with, they're a bit bright, aren't they, compared with these? I don't know if they're the wrong colour as well. Mind you, they're Zeke ones. They are Zeke. The effect I used is called Zeke on my thing. Right, now I'm hiding that. Let's have a look, see if I can see where I put the other leaf up there. So there, that's right. Or down here. So I put what? No, another way around. Put one leaf there and one leaf there. So I could do that. And the earth is this. Right, okay, put that there. Oh yeah, that looks nice actually. So I'm going to stick that leaf there, okay? I'm going to shut up now and hopefully you can see where I'm sticking the leaves. That'll do, won't it? So that's your pocket. Now I've just got to find where I've put the other thing. Right, so I'm gluing this. I'm doing it without showing you. So I'm gluing along here and here. This is it's glue. Oh, is that all you need? Apparently you only need a tiny bit anyway of this glue, but it's actually doing the smallest ever amount. Right, yeah. So that one. Okay. There. That's very cute, isn't it? Very cute. So hopefully that will attract people along. Just a minute. This is supposed to be what I put in the pocket. It's one of my paintings. I think, have I got it on Ko-fi? I don't know if yeah, I think I've got this on Ko-fi, haven't I? But it in a different colour. And that's the one, that's another version of it. I have got that one, but I've got it on A4. Right, I don't know whether you could do, Patricia May said you can make them smaller by using GIMP. I think is what she used. I've done Word, but I don't know if you can use it on Word. I don't know. If you can transfer it to Word, I think that's much easier. Anyway, that's what I intended. So if that's the wrong colour, I do apologise. This is the one I've got here. I do apologise for the colour scheme. There we go, but that's what I intended. Okay, it's like that. I could always make pink ones or pink tags, or use different things for the tags. I've got, wait a minute. I've only got blue and green ones. I must have gone mad on blue and green. Maybe I found this. And that's my thing. I might have got that on, should have got that on Ko-fi. I would, if I'd got the whole thing, which I have somewhere, I can stretch it on Word and make it nice and long. So one long one that side and a short one here. I think that looks really nice, which is basically what this is. So I've done that in a different colour. So I've done that in, it's that Zeke again. I've gone mad on that Zeke effect, but it's like a photo effect, but I'm using it for my pictures. Okay, and that one. Okay, so I can put them in there for now. Right then, so I'm going to turn over what we're doing here. That one's the right way around, so that's good, isn't it? Right here, right, left, right, and left. Left, right, and left again. Okay, let's see where my little thing is. Everything is, it's Crafter Lunch. I have got that off Julie. She says Crafter Lunch. It's hilarious. And oh, there it is. Right, so I was going to use one of these. Yeah, same as that. But that's got that on the back, so that's got to be this way round. Okay, and I have done it upside down, even though the writing looked the right way round when I did it. Okay, which is very strange, isn't it? Yes, but I've got a solution. Solution is, if I can find them all. Do you know what? I've got loads of them and I don't know where they are. Solution is not. Oh, solution could be to put some more flowers on, couldn't it? You could actually do that, but I have got a. Ah, there it is. Right, this was one of my solutions. Okay, can you remember these I did these on video a while ago, and I was going to stick one of those across, so then you can't even tell it's upside down. Okay, I could also cover this if I want as well, so it's this colour. I think it might need that. We're not covering anything, we're just covering the thing up, aren't we? Right, so what I'm going to do then is this. Right, so that actually matches so well, this. Isn't it? And even though I did it on video ages ago. Right, and I've copied it. This is a copy of it, so I'm going to turn it over. Yeah, so that's there, that's that nicely done. Yeah, right, it's not there, is it? Let's I've got that. I put that in. I think it's, oh no. Don't tell me it's supposed to be here. Wait a minute, I'll find out because I've got the other one in. It's not that one. Right, and I'm going to completely backtrack. I was going to put this here, but it doesn't go there. It looks nice there, doesn't it? Because what I've done is covered this with some tea dyed paper, which is, I know that's a weird thing, but that's what I've done. It's tea dyed scanned paper. Sorry, that's what I mean. I think that should go there. And I was going to do the same what Julie did, so I'm going to put a vellum piece there instead. Okay, so I'm not going to glue here. Okay, and across here and across here. I don't know what I was saying on the other one, so whether I've told you, I'm putting it on this one. I've changed my mind now, so if I mentioned that at all on that one, it hasn't gone on the one, it's gone on this one. I'm not covering that over because that looks so pretty even behind there. I mean, green should go with flowers anyway, shouldn't it? So that's there. So I could have got some, oh no, that's not straight. That is, oh, is it straight? It looks fairly straight there. Right, I'm going to move it over there a bit like that. That's even more straight. So what I'm going to do now is glue is unglue, that's the word, isn't it, really? Unglue along there with my glue cloth. Right, so things will fit in there. I'm just going to leave it a minute because obviously it needs to dry. Right, I'm going to do a pocket, but I'm going to do the, let's do the envelope next, because I'm quite excited, well, hopefully I'm excited about the envelope. Right, hopefully I've just got to move things off the desk. Right, this is the one I was going to use. This is again totally different, but never mind, let's get on with it. Okay, so this has got to be a 6-inch piece by, right, 6 by 6 inch piece. Okay, so as usual I've got it upside down, so 6 by 6. So I'm going to put that there. It's not exactly 6, hopefully. And then I turn that one around because that's got a bend on it now for some reason. And that's going to go 6 there. Okay, you can do this what colour you like. You don't have to get it all wrong like me. Right then, so I'm scoring one bit at, I know 2 7/8 is one measurement. It's a bit tricky because let's see, I wanted that at the front really. So, oh, I don't know if it's going to work like that. Unless I turned it upside down. It might do if it's this way around. Right, so 5 1/4. And then I think it's about half. Okay. That's the top and the bottom, and then I think it's the, oh, it's a short side. Yeah, it's a short side. So yeah, I'm keeping it on that way. It's a short side you cut off, so yeah, so it doesn't matter whichever way. Okay, you score this. Right, so that the middle obviously is 3 inches. I'm going 1 to the left, so 2 7/8, and I'm going to take that bit off. Okay, and then wait a minute, we'll find out where the there it is, right, it's there. Right, so then you take off the, and then it's 5 3/4 here. Okay, so that should be perfect now. And then you take off these 2 little, let me see those 2, you take off 2. That did not show you, did it? Right, okay, so it is 2 and 7/8 and 5 3/4 on that side. Okay, and then whichever bit you want for your top is 5 1/4 and a half at the other side. Right then, I'm going to get my little scissors. Right, my little scissors are going to cut off the smallest two squares. Okay, does that make sense? I think it does. Smallest 2 squares. Okay, yeah, squares, not even squares, are they? Smallest 2 rectangles. Okay, and I'm cutting them straight. Okay, and then I'm going to cut off this. That's the longer side. Cutting off the 2/8 of an inch, 2 and 7/8 of an inch side. Just those 2 panels, top and bottom and top. So we're just cutting those off completely, and I'm cutting this straight. Okay. Says I cutting this. Yeah, I'm cutting it straight as in yeah. Straight as I can. I suppose you could use a sliding guillotine thing if you wanted. I don't think you can use a pull down one like I've got, little one. Right. Right. So cut off there. Right, so remember you've cut off the smaller side there. Yeah, that's it. Smaller side. Oh, I've cut off a bit too much. Yeah, and this one I haven't cut off enough because it's still hanging on by a thread. Okay, so what do we do now? We're going to round the corners. I'm going to fold that in. Okay, fold that in like that. Put that down like that. We're going to get the corner round, and I use the medium. I know that when Julie did it, she used the small. This is the same envelope Julie did. Okay, but I think I got totally confused. I don't know if it's me or her, but I got totally confused with the measurements. I don't know whose fault that was. Probably mine, yeah, usually is. So I've got my 1.5 inch punch. That's the top, so I'm going to make a semicircle in here. But obviously you don't want it too far down, because you've got your let's see if I can have a look, see what I'm doing this side. Okay, so I want it about, I don't want any more than that, do I? Yeah. See if I can get that in the middle somehow. There we go. Didn't even fire up at me today. Nearly did. Right, so that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Look. And then I'm going to cut some discs out of this. And we're going to put them on as the policy folder thing. Just got to find my punch. I always do that. Found it straight away. Right, so I'm just going to make a couple of these. Okay, why do I need my scoreboard? I don't know. Let me just take my scoreboard away. Alright then, so now we need to make holes in these, don't we? So we're going to move that out of the way because I don't want to make holes in those. Only in these. Oh, and you know, we do have to make holes in those, but not in the... Right, I don't know, I guess the middle. I think that's about right. Can we see that? Because I can't even see. I think it is. That's with my tool there. Right, okay. With my tool. Yeah, when we call people in this, I don't know if anybody else does, but in this country we call people a tool when they're not very good at something. Your tool, I say. Right. So that's why I was laughing. Wasn't laughing for any other reason, so if you thought I was. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Oh dear, just a minute. I've got to find me. Oh, here they are. Mini brads. So what I need now is places to put these. Okay, so we need one in the middle of here. So let's turn it round so it goes in, so the hole goes inwards. I don't know. Should we guess in? Where's the middle? The middle is about here, somewhere like there, because that's 3/4 inch and that is, so I assume that's about right. So I'm putting that one on there. Yeah, let's have a nice green one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we could cover that bit one with some washi tape, couldn't we? This, no, not this one. I wasn't going to cover this one. I was going to cover the one underneath, the middle one. Doesn't matter about this one. I think you could put a disc on if you want. Yeah, you could cover it with a one of these. But I'm not with. I want to put some. I don't know. Washi tape might look a bit untidy, so I'm going to put one of those on. I might flatten one side a bit though. Like that a bit, to make sure it doesn't get in the way. Oh, look at this dummy thing. Oh, I don't know. Right. Poor thing. I was laughing because I was thinking my glue's crying, it's leaking. But that's not fair, is it, on my glue? It might get revenge if I'm not careful. Right, so I'm going to put another one here somewhere. Somewhere like that. But obviously I'm not going to put it through both holes. But where's the thing? That's right, so I'm putting it down. Oops, hold on a minute. Stay there. Somewhere like here. Yay, somewhere like there. Yeah, that is there. Yeah, somewhere like, that's what I do. I might do this, and somewhere like, and I've done it, you know. Right, so that goes through there as well. Yeah, so it does. Some of these things I've already made up, haven't I? Just this one I haven't, and the book is half done. Right, so that's done. And that's done. Okay, oh dear. Alright, really give it a good, I think a flatten is a good idea. And I'm going to get a bit of washi tape. Oh, trust me to get that one. Oh no, it's alright, I think it's one that's okay. It's okay, washi tape, I'm not having a go at you. Look at me trying to rectify. Yeah, well I didn't mean it like that, honest. Right, so now all we're going to do now is glue this. Okay, oh, we've got it on too close. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was putting it on slow motion then, so hopefully it didn't go on slow motion. I hope it's not on slow motion now. Right, I hope it's not on slow motion. Otherwise I'll have to speed it up. Oh dear, my voice will sound funny, won't it? I sound like a man, yeah. There we go. Right, so this will go here. Okay. I'm going to get off the desk. Where's my glue? Any glue cloth will do. Any glue cloth will do. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to glue that bit up there like that. Okay. We'll move the little brads over there. There we go, and then I'm going to put some string round. I don't know, I've never done it like, well I have, I did it the other day, but before I saw Julie do it, I didn't actually do it like this. I've usually tied it on, but I like the way she did it. She sort of put the string round one side and then just put the string round the other instead of messing about tying it and stuff like that, yeah. So I'm going to do the same what she did, yeah. What's that? Like sort of this, yeah. So wrap round one way, then wrap round the other. And it doesn't matter which one you want to undo, does it? Yeah. Oh yes, and this is where the little flowery thing comes in as well. So on the one of them I did a flowery thing. Oh, I'm halfway done that one. Have I got one done? I've got two done somewhere. Right, I was just going to show you how I did it, because you might want to know how to cook these, because these are on Ko-fi. They are, yeah. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm putting them across here. Let me show you the one I did, if I can find it, because I've just seen one. Ah, that's it. Right. That's what I've done, and that looks really nice. I did a different, and that one's upside, that turned out to be upside down. But anyway, I've done a different one there. Same, I think, same idea, same set of no, same idea, not the same set of flowers. Similar idea. And you can just put them across there, and you can take, if you need to take any off, you can. I might take that one off. I'll stick it some. You can always stick it somewhere else if you think you want to. So I'm just going to take that one off. In fact, I'm going to come down here a bit. Okay, this is what I'm doing, right? This is how you use these. I did explain I would show you how you use these. So basically that sort of thing. So now I've removed that, so that can now go there. Okay, I can just finish off doing this in case I want to stick it back on. Okay, then I can take that off there. I could take this off, or I can take, actually, yeah, I'm taking one of the ends off. That one would go there. I want it more like that though. So what I might do is take some of these, that's the thing, what I think, as I might do it. Right, so I'm going to then, yeah, I'm going to, not might do. I'm going to cut this off, okay, here. Doesn't matter where you cut it, you can just cut it where you need to, not where I do. I mean, you could cut it exactly where I do if you like, but right, that's it. So that would go, and like that. Might even take some more off. Take that one off anyway. Right, so I'm going to try and get that sort of like that. Okay, so if you notice it's not big enough, don't worry about that, because what I do is you can come along and stick that one on there as well, like that, or you can do it like this. Take a bit of this off because it's covering up the flowers. Okay, take this off, it's covering up the flowers. Yeah, so we'll take that bit off. Okay, and you can turn it then so it can go which way you want to, like that. That's what I mean. In fact, I could have used some of that or some of that. Yeah, you can print it a couple of times, and you could even use some of that there if you wanted to. Or you could put that underneath, which I think might be better, because I like these are a bit more bright, aren't they? And it doesn't matter if it goes over that, because that's not going to open. But I think it matters if it goes to the... Right, so I'm moving that down there, moving that down there. I've got a flower there, which I could put there, I suppose. Or this one. There. So, right, so I'm going to put that there, okay, down there. Right, so I'm going to put that in the middle. I'm going to put it in the middle. Actually, I'm going to put it over towards this little, this way a little bit, and then glue behind it there. So that is going to be a backwards L shape there. So backwards L shape. Then we've got a tuck spot. Yay! Yay! We have a tuck spot. Yay! So that goes there. Oh, those things aren't going to fit. I'm thinking those things I've got aren't going to fit in that pocket. So I might be able to cut them off a bit. Cut them down a bit, I think. Right. See, it's getting seeping glue and I don't want it. So that even though it says it dries clear, I don't like it. Right, if you're not leaf mad like me, you could try this. Putting some of those down the side like that. I'm going to put leaves, you know, like you could have a whole row of those. Cut out bits like that. But I'm going to put leaves with my Zeke filter. Zeke filter, yeah. I don't know where the, some of them have gone actually. I don't even know where the rest of those are. Well, these are all the ones with my Zeke filter, which I like. Let's just get it back onto one. Yay, I did it. Should be able to get used to it. Don't put it on slow motion as I did a minute ago. I thought, no. Right, so we'll put these down, okay. We could put another half a leaf or something at the top, but I might leave that. I might leave it, says I'm leaving it. Right, there we go. Right, so that's that one. Oh, I was thinking about putting the butterfly down there. I don't know. Does it look like it goes with it? I'm going to just ink it up. Gold antennae, that's what I was going to do on time. Finally gold. What's my gold one? Gold antennae. There we go, so we can actually, oh there you go. That's very nice, isn't it? So he's got gold antennae now, instead of none, and that other poor thing's got none on the other one. Right then, still haven't found my vellum. I have no idea where I've put it. What I was going to put on the other side of the pocket. There's something I need to put on the other side, because that's the same one as Julie used. I didn't notice till the other day. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that at the edge there, even though it's not, I know it's not, it's going to leave a bit of a gap, but and then I know exactly where to put it on the other side. Oh, that's if it punches. Okay, so I'm going to go down here a bit. Because that sounds a bit drastic, doesn't it? Let me see if I can empty this bin. Yeah, it's all gone. If that does it again, then it's obviously not me. I mean, not the bin. Right, it's not me anyway. No, it's not me. Right, hold on. Let's see where we are here. Where are we? We're sort of here. Are we shining up? I'm looking for the shiny goldy bits. I think that's right. Yeah. Now, just when if you're doing these, you've just got to make sure that end bit there is somewhere under here, not right over there or too close to this edge. And then you've got to obviously line it up with your really shiny bits. Hold on, see if I can line it up. Is that lined up? No, it isn't. That's not even. I don't think I've done that brilliantly, but never mind, it'll be fine. Right, I'm just going to come along this side now and do this side. So I'm going to line it up there so it's just. You can just see it. Oh yeah, make sure that bit's flat as well. Okay. There. And where's the end? It's there somewhere. Yeah, that's right. And right. Where is it? Can't even see the. Yeah, it's because I didn't have it in the right place again, did I? But never mind, it's working at the moment. That'll do, won't it? Plenty there to go over. You still get some out of it, but that bin does not hold these in, even though it's empty. Where are we putting it? We're putting it on the other side of this, aren't we? This big pocket here. That's your pocket. And I'm going to see if I can get it, cut that off there. Where's my purple scissors up on my back, because I'll tie in the desk. Me tidy the desk. I know, it's strange, isn't it? Right, there we go. Right, so that wants to be here. I'm doing that there. Right, I'm going to try that there. I think that's not far off. Yep, oh, that's right. Ooh, my neck. Right, so I can put something down here to strengthen it as well. Got plenty of choice of card. I haven't got any pink, have I? I've got red. That's going to look odd though, isn't it, on there? Red, I might use some of this. I might use some of this as I use in some of this. Oh, there we go again. Right. So I'm going to get a strip of about 3/4 of an inch of this. Right, so I'm going to glue that on there. It's very unusual, I know, but it's what we want. Right, there we go. So that's your nice, very nice belly band. Yeah, it looks very unusual, but very nice. Right, so I want to find those vellum pockets. I don't know where I put them. My vellum pockets have vanished. Oh, right, so it's 4 3/8 times 7. I haven't found them. I've just redone them. Right, so I've just recut them. I don't know where on earth they are. I can't, because I was using scrap earlier. Scrap vellum. But guess what? I can't find them. I have no idea where the scrap vellum has gone. Curled where they've got the glue. Right, and this one's going to be on the pink, so we're going to have different ones. What did I say? It's 4 3/8. I did say it, didn't I? 4 3/8 by 2 3/4. Yeah, that's what I've done. Right, so now we've got those on. I'm going to decorate them, yeah, with some bits, things like that. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I haven't got much in here now because I've taken it all out and put it on the desk somewhere. What we got? There's another May there. Put her on. Oh yeah, that's someone facing the other way. Right. What we got? These. Oh, I wanted them things, didn't I? But let's use them or not. Things like that. Okay. Yeah, you could. Don't forget we've got that there. So I'm going to put some little tiny ones down there, such as these. Yeah. Yeah, little ones. Oh, we could put one of those strips down there. Yeah, where are they? That's too small. Yeah. So I thought about putting flowers down, but I thought, well, these are too similar to those and too similar to those. Obviously my style. So what I'm going to do is cut that to there. Put that on there like this. Oh, where's my... I just had my scissors. I just put them over there. Why are they over there? I didn't put them there, did I? Right, so I'm going to cut them that there, where that flower is. There. And then I'm going to stick that there. And these, I need another one. Where's the other one? Across here. Like that. Oh, I don't know. Like that. Perhaps like that. And let's see if you can see that one. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I might move it up there a bit so you can, it's either you can see it or you can't. So I think it should be able to see that. I wonder if you could put that at the top as well. Because I'm just thinking that's a bit empty at the top. Other designs, but that one, that's nice, isn't it? No, it's not, probably not vintagey like I'm supposed to be doing. Right. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing vintagey. Yeah. So I'll have to, if I'm doing the other one, I'm going to print it out again. Yeah, so that might do, might it? I was thinking about using that again, but I don't know if it looks too, I don't know, that seems to look sort of dull. No. Oh, that would fit. That would just fit actually. Is that different? That is different to the other one, isn't it, we used? Yes, it's different. I got the other one. Oh no, I didn't cut another one, did I? Let's use it. Yeah, because that fits, I might just use that one there. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing on the rest of it. What's I'm doing on the back of here? Oh yeah, my book. I'm putting a book on here, aren't I? So I'll pocket, because that's upside down, isn't it? So I was going to put something over that. I've got it ready, yeah, says I. I've got it ready somewhere, but I don't know where it is because obviously it's vanished with my... Oh, I thought that was my vellum then, I was going to say. Found it. See, right. Right then, so I've also got my book, which should go in there. Oh, what's that? Right, should that fit in there? That would fit, yeah, that would fit in there, wouldn't it? So, right, so a paper here is 8 by 5 1/4. 8 by 5 1/4, and the inside paper is 7 3/4 by 4 7/8 or something like that. Is it 4 7/8? Yeah. It's fine. It should be. I think it's probably 5 inches. It'd be fine actually. But anyway, get some white thread and an awl, which is this all new, and oh, don't know where that other thing went I had. Let's move this out of the way professionally. Let's be professional, move that out of the way. Yeah. Oh. Right, so that goes there. Right, so that's going to go in the middle, and I'm going to do it all together because I think if you bend it, oh yeah, that's what I told somebody once. If you bend it like this, push it all into there, and grab hold of the front. Hold on a minute. Just got to get them all straight. That's more like it. Oh dear. I can't even get them in, that's it. Right, that's the first one done. So that they should stay there now, won't they? Yeah. And the last one. Right. I know people do these differently, don't they? I've noticed some people do them a very weird way. This is probably, I'm probably doing it a weird way, but they do it a very weird way. 1, 2, 3. Right, so threading the needle. Did I tell you how big that? What was I looking for? I was going to tell you how big something was, and I didn't think I did it. Right, so that's your middle one, yeah. Go through the middle. Go through the back. One of the. I don't think it matters which way. And go through the bottom. It's unusual. And then go through there. Yeah, that's it. And through here. Oops. Right then, so that's your what's your thing? Right, that should fit now. Let's see if I don't want to try it around the corners or something. This is my, yeah. Half an inch round. Oh, it's alright. I was thinking the thingies were showing, they're not. There you go. It works. Right then. Oh, I didn't round those corners. I only rounded these. Right. Put that away. I think this is pretty good, isn't it? Right, so that will go in there. Oh, that was it. I was going to show you how the pocket thing in the middle. Why didn't that go in? Right. It does. It's just me. Oh, you can only just see those on that side. Right. I've got some file folders I did. Mind you, they're not very vintagey, but I could cut some vintagey ones. This is actually a die cut I used, but I don't know if it's going to fit in now, because obviously I've had to, if you remember at the beginning, I had to adjust the pocket, didn't I? Oh no, they do. So what I'm going to do is cut some vintagey ones perhaps. But they do fit. Now these are they're quite big actually. I thought to myself, right, they're big. So that, oh, it's just under 5.5 by, and the longest bit is just under 4 inches like that. And obviously you've got that open. Just that's under 7.5. Same 5 and just under 5.5, isn't it? That way. Right. Right. So I've got my bits in my front, haven't I? So I can put them in. Well, I have, yeah. Oh, there they are. I was going to say, where are they? Right, so I could put them in. Okay. I'm going to put that to the front. That looks quite nice, that green, actually. I don't know if it's the best thing, but it looks nice. Right, so there's that. That looks really nice, actually. Oh dear, that's not stuck down very well, is it? Oh, what is it supposed? No, it's not supposed to be there. I was going to say it's not supposed to be across the butterfly. You see that? It was trying to get in the act, but it's not, is it? Right, so I'll get some things that can go in there. Okay, so what have we got here? Straight away, I don't think it'd even fit with it. No, that wouldn't fit in there. That's nice though, isn't it? So, yeah, these are things I've made in the pattern. No, that's not vintage enough. Oh, these are cute. But these need to be more, I need to round the corners on that. Yeah, I haven't finished that. Oh. Oh, I've got a game on there. Did I put... No, that's not big enough. That's too big, I mean, isn't it? Yeah. Let's have a look what we've got. Ones I've made. First. Got some thin ones, really. Thin. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's in. Oh, I thought that was to do with that. That's nice. Things like that in there. Right, I've got some tiny ones there, haven't I? Tiny ones, yay! Go get some. Oh, let's put this. Right, now I've stuffed loads of stuff in. Yeah, I found stuff. I've put it in. But I don't know if. You know, I was going to make some of these actually, but I did. If I found these, they look quite vintagey, don't they? These are napkin. That's napkin, but on book page, and butterflies stuck at the top. I must have done them years ago. Not years ago, but about 2 years ago. I found. Yeah, there's other little bits as well. Perhaps I'll put. I don't know. We'll perhaps put these somewhere else or something, couldn't we? Look nice in places. Need something to tuck behind here. Got that one. Yeah, got that one up. That one goes with that colour-wise, doesn't it? Covers the leaves up there. That's the trouble. Well, actually, that doesn't matter about that because I did say that, didn't I? The leaves might get covered up, but you might, if you have got nothing on there, you can see the leaves. So that's all right. Got the. Oh, did I take them out? Oh no, they're in there. Oh, they get swallowed up. And those file folders. There should be two. They're both in there. There they are. Should be. I know I've only got one in there by the looks of it. Where's the? I was just probably. Was it because I was measuring it? Yeah. Just think these need to be a bit more vintage looking, don't they, for this? Oops, hold on. Yeah, that'll do that. So that's quite a good place for those. This, right. Well, that one's a nice thin one. Put that behind. Ooh. There. Oh, look, here's another vintagey ones. Flourish and whatever that says. Napkin, book page, collaged ones. What's that? Oh, it's a naughty glue. Right, so I can put them in. And then, yay, and then we've got and another vintagey card I did ages ago, and a piece of yellow string from somewhere. I don't know whether I can just tie that on. So it don't come off. Tie a knot so it don't come off. That's all. Could tie a bow, I suppose. Right, I'm going to put that in there with this. Right then, so right, so I've got a book there, yeah, with tea-dyed paper. Yeah, so that's it. Let's put them up there. What else we've got to do? I know I haven't done anything behind here or behind that one either. But it could be writing space. It's quite a good idea, isn't it? Writing space for that, yeah. You've got a bit of writing space in it. So this is the front. And have I got? I don't know if I've got the right colour. Where's my ribbon? It's in one of these, isn't it? In this one. Right. Yeah, I was just thinking the pink is the closest. Right, I've got some ribbon here. I've got. Right, but that doesn't go, does it? That might be more like it. Might it? Let's have a look. It goes with her hat. So I'm going to find a lot of this. Right, so let's use all of it, yeah. Don't know how much that is, I think it's probably too much. You need half of it, don't you? Try that. Yeah, try that. Right. I don't know. Don't really want to cover May up, so I'll put it up there a bit. That is definitely too much, isn't it? I think so, yeah. Right, so I'm going to take some off. Right, so half of this, I think. Half of this. So I have got, let's see how much I've got. Quite a lot. I've got a lot, I'm not stretching it. So 22, like 44. 44 inches. Whoops. Okay, so you can tie a bow. Tie your bow, tie your mossy bow like this, around there. And then through here. And that will get you the correct, with the, it should get you with those up there and those down here. It's a bit long that side. I'm not cutting it off because I don't, because it might tie a different way another time. Okay, if I got a different colour I could use that, but I haven't got a different colour. But that looks okay, doesn't it? Because it goes with a hat. I was going to say, yes, I've got lots of things on the desk. Yeah, I wish I could have used something like that, but it's not really vintagey, is it? It's rather jazzy. Quite like that one. Right, so anyway, that's the thing. Okay, I'd get some, yeah, so that's that one. Right, so we've got your card, your other card. You've got lots of little cards in there, decorated there with my doodles. Doodly edges. I doodle edges or something, wasn't it? There's some leaves there as well. Some vintagey butterflies. Okay, that yeah, so that behind, I don't know if that's like my, that was my dog sitting flowers, as I call them. Leaves, flowers, butterfly, a couple of these that I'm going to change definitely. Yeah, so I've done sort of a 1920s-ish theme, but I've added some, I don't know, they could be anything, couldn't they, really? Yeah, they could be anything, it doesn't really matter, yes, as long as it's previous to 1920s, right, I think. Right, that's the idea there, yeah. And that I found, and then the book, which is a 1920s design, and that is as well, yeah. And the lady on the front is a 1920s lady. Okay. I could put a picture of her on there actually, couldn't I? On my book cover. Picture of May on my book cover. Yeah, and some flowers. So that is an idea. I won't do it now because this video is about a million years long. Right, so I could put May on here with some flowers, couldn't I? Instead of just leaving it blank. That'd be good. So I could put May here, and then some flowers down here. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I think I would use matching. I don't know though, because you want sort of some sort of contrast. If I took those out there, that butterflies needs those, doesn't it? As does the leaves, and they sort of match this. Yeah, so we're okay, aren't we? Right, I do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing. Yeah, if you want to give me some tips on how to be more vintage, let me know. I'm not brilliant at it, am I? I think you need to be more, I don't know, is it too more shabby? I don't know, it's hard to do it, isn't it? And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Yeah, that'd be absolutely amazing. A lot of this stuff is on Ko-fi. I've done the flowers recently, I've put them on Ko-fi as well. Well, I hope I have, I don't know. There we go. I put 6 more things up anyway recently, so I've got more to put up. I can put these on there so you could grab those. I've tried to put her on, but she could definitely go on the Facebook group. The reason is because of the, it's not like that. So I've done something to, oh, did I not seal the pocket? Do you know what? You know when you do your pocket, oh, you know when you do your pocket, do remember to seal it at the back as well. I forgot to do it, look. Hold on, to make sure that's going to work. Right, so might be why they're going through. So if I open that, yeah, so just remember to seal your pocket as well, so that should be fine. It should now be glued because it is quite good. Okay, so I will put them in back in there. Yeah. It's sort of like my style vintage. I don't know. I'll try and I'm not very good at doing vintage, am I? Never mind. Right. So where did I put them? Oh, they was in there, weren't they? Yeah. So I'll put them back in. They might not go so far down now. They went too far, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep, so everything's done. Sorry about the forgetting to, there was something I forget to do with pockets, and it's that. That was the one. I thought, oh, I've done the pockets. Yeah. I'll have to put it on the, oh no, what's that coming under? Is that the, yeah, the thing. I didn't have enough glue. I only had a tiny little bit of glue on this, actually. Right then. Right, so that's done as well, yeah. Okay, so I will say goodbye now and thank you very much for watching. If you've got this far, you are amazing. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. There. And goodbye.